Now I'd like to introduce the moderator for today's session, Nick McKeown. Nick is a professor in the Electrical Engineering and Computer Science Department at Stanford University, where he researches techniques to improve the internet. Nick, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Denise, and welcome everyone to the second session of live keynotes for the 2021 P4 workshop. I'm Nick McKeown, and I'm going to be your moderator for this session today. We have three speakers, and I'll be three sets of speakers, and I'll be introducing them shortly. That's Maifil and Konstantin from Google, Timon and Charles from ONF, and Yichun from Alibaba. But I'll come back to those to them in a moment. But first, I just wanted to reflect a little bit. I can remember back in about, I think it was 2010 at the first of the Open Networking Summits, the ONSs. And I was talking with a number of you who are here today. At the time, switches and routers were vertically integrated, hard to change, and it was hard to build networks at the big scale that we do today. And the big data center companies were starting to build their own equipment. You remember that back in the days when they were just starting doing that, and they were writing the software to control them. And today we take it for granted that that's what they can do. You can build your own networking equipment and you can write the code to control it as you see fit. And essentially a change of control has happened right before our eyes. Those who own and operate networks, particularly big networks, now write the software to control them. And indeed, the largest 15 or 20 data center companies in the world today all write their own switch operating systems and control plane softwares to best meet their needs. So back in 2010, we saw this coming and we were worried. We were worried that if you wanted to improve how your network works, you needed to change how packets were processed too. But almost all of the switch silicon was fixed function and rigid, and the conventional wisdom that you just couldn't make it programmable. So today we're in the midst of a second wave of change in which switches and SmartNICs are becoming programmable too at full line rate. This is not about an irreversible change in how we think about networking. And it's all about power. It's about the power of software, putting that power into the hands of those who own and operate networks. That's what this is all about. They're the only ones who know how to build networks at scale that are reliable and secure. So by giving them the keys to fix bugs, add features, throw out things they don't need, allowing them to unleash their beautiful new ideas into their networks. And this is what they're busy doing today. So I'm delighted that we're going to be hearing from three teams today who are using P4 in their networks to improve that experience. So whether you're in California with a cup of morning coffee, on the East Coast watching perhaps during lunchtime, in Europe in the late afternoon with a cup of tea, or in Asia late at night, hopefully with a nightcap drink, please settle in and enjoy some really good talks. So